All right, let's talk about something that sounds like it's straight out of a sci-fi movie. It's this idea that a company isn't just using AI, but it's actually becoming a single thinking organism. And the first clue that this is happening? It's all in a super weird parking job. So get this. It's 2025, and this supply chain expert, Jeff Lutz, is in his Tesla. He arrives at his destination, but instead of pulling into one of the close parking lots, the car just confidently drives all the way to the back of the furthest one. I mean, you'd be confused, right? So Jeff questions the car, and the answer it gives back is the reason we're even talking about this today.
Yeah, exactly. How in the world did the car know? How could it possibly know that two closer lots were totally full without even driving past them? It feels impossible, almost like it's psychic. And that is the mystery we're going to unravel right now.
Okay, so let's dig into this psychic parking job. The key to the whole puzzle isn't just in the car's cameras or its fancy sensors. Nope, it's in a conversation Jeff had with the AI right inside the car.
So Jeff asks Grok, that's the AI built into his Tesla, hey, why are we parking way over here? And the AI just says, this is the best available parking. But Jeff, pushes a little more. He asks how it could possibly know that. And the answer, wow. The car confirmed it was getting real-time data from other Teslas in the area. So think about what that means. This is the whole point. Jeff's car wasn't just making a decision on its own. It was a single node in a live intelligent network. It was part of this collective consciousness of the entire Tesla fleet. All the cars are constantly talking to each other, building this live map of the world that any one car can tap into. That's not just a smart car. That's a whole new level of intelligence.
But here's the thing, this army of AI, it's not just about finding a parking spot. The analysis we're looking at points to other massive projects that show this exact same idea, but on a way, way bigger scale.
Okay, check this out. Grokopedia. We all know Wikipedia, right? Built by people all over the world. Took more than 20 years to get where it is. Well, according to the source, the AI Grok built its own version, Grokopedia, in just a few weeks. The whole point of the project was to use AI to build a knowledge base from scratch, trying to get to a different kind of truth.
And this is what's so important. Grok wasn't just, copying and pasting data. The goal was for the AI to read everything on a subject from every possible angle, actually reason about what's true, figure out what's propaganda, and then create a cleaner, more refined version. It's an exercise in machine reasoning on a scale that's just hard to wrap your head around.
This idea of deploying AI on a massive scale brings us to the next example from the source, a plan for the social media platform X. And the metaphor they use is just perfect. Imagine you could give every single user their own personal AI assistant at the PhD level. So here's how that would work. You've got this one central AI that's reading literally hundreds of millions of posts in real time. Then you have your personal AI, and its only job is to learn everything about you, what you post, what you like, what you comment on. Then, your little AI asks the big central AI for stuff it knows you'll find interesting, and what you get is a perfectly curated, super high IQ feed, totally unique to you. That's something that was just physically impossible before. Okay, so we have the parking car, we have Grokopedia, and we have this plan for X. What's so cool is how all these different pieces, they all point to this one huge, transformative idea about what a company can even be. And this is where we get to the core concept from the source material. The superintelligent corporate organism. I know, it sounds wild, but it's this idea that a company can move beyond just using AI as a tool, and instead it literally becomes a single living intelligent entity. Every single part is connected by AI into one thinking, breathing whole.
And what can this organism do? Well, it can think and act as one cohesive unit. Just imagine an AI network that connects an insight from R&D directly to the supply chain in real time, or connects financial data straight to engineering decisions instantly. The source uses this great image of an octopus of intelligence, with its tentacles reaching into every single part of the company, optimizing everything all at the same time.
I mean, that sounds unbelievably powerful, right? But it begs the question, why does the author of our source material point specifically to Tesla as the first company to really do this? Why not a company like Google or Amazon?
Well, the analysis gets right into that. It lays out these 4 specific things it calls AGI empowerment factors. Basically, these are the key ingredients you need to build one of these super intelligent organisms, and it's where the source argues Tesla has a really unique edge. And this table just lays the whole argument out perfectly. Just look at the goals row for a second. The source argues that competitors are focused on pretty small things, like, changing the color of a button on an app. But Tesla's goals are massive. We're talking colonizing Mars, a full robotaxi fleet. These huge goals give the AI a much, much bigger sandbox to play in. And you see that same pattern when you look at Imagination, how their AI teams are set up, and even the fundamental reason they want all this computing power in the first place.
And that last part is really the key difference. According to this analysis, companies like Google and Amazon are buying up tons of computing power, but mainly so they can sell it to other people as a cloud service. The argument here is that Elon Musk is obsessed with getting compute for one main reason: to build these super intelligent organizations for himself. The why behind it all is totally different.
All right, so let's tie this all together. If this analysis is right, what we're looking at isn't just a smarter company. We could be witnessing the birth of a completely new kind of corporation.
What this really means, when you boil it all down, is the ability to throw millions of digital PhDs at any problem you can think of. I mean, any problem, from discovering new materials in a lab to optimizing a global supply chain to creating the perfect marketing for every single person on the planet.
And maybe the most shocking claim in this whole analysis is the timeline. This isn't some prediction for 2030 or something. The argument is that this massive shift, this kind of singularity moment for how a company is built, it's happening right now, this year, in 2025. And so that leaves us with one final, pretty mind-bending question to think about. What happens when one company can solve literally any problem by throwing 1 million digital experts at it? Experts who are available 24/7 and never get tired. What does that do to competition, to innovation? The implications are just staggering to think about.